Welcome back. This time we set out for Florence for Lucca in Tuscany as we begin our journey along one of Europe's historic pilgrimage routes, the Via Francigena. Before our journey begins, we take time to explore Lucca. The magnificent city walls, constructed between 1504 and 1645, represent a remarkable example of Renaissance and Baroque defensive design. We enter the historic city through Porta Sant'Anna. Passing through the narrow lanes of the old town, we arrived at San Michele in Foro. As the name suggests, in Foro in Latin means in the Forum, confirming that this site stands on the remains of the Roman Forum from more than 2,000 years ago, along the heart of Lucca. The church reflects the Pisa-Lucca Romanesque style. The facade is filled with rows of slender marble columns, yet not a single one is identical. Some spiral upward, some carry colorful stone inlays, and others are carved with mythical creatures, all showing the skill and imagination of medieval craftsmen. Before continuing our visit, we complete today's task, buying a pilgrim passport at Lucca Cathedral Museum. Along the way, it collects stamps from churches and hostels, later serving as proof for the pilgrimage certificate. Next, we arrive at San Martino Cathedral, the history of which dates back to the 6th century. What stands out immediately is its uneven front. Since the red brick bell tower was already there during reconstruction, the facade had to be designed around it. Even so, its beauty remains. Each arcade column carries its own carving, and bands of three-colored marble weave refined patterns across the wall. Entering the cathedral, the interior presents a striking contrast to the rugged front. The building is based on Romanesque design with touches of Gothic style. Its ribbed vault ceiling carries the weight onto the columns, allowing the nave to appear unusually wide and open. Along both sides are several Renaissance marble niches containing important paintings, including the Nativity by Florentine painter Il Passignano. However, the cathedral's most important relic is the black wooden crucifix, known as the Holy Face of Lucca, kept in an octagonal chapel. It is one of the earliest surviving large wooden crucifixes in Europe. Back in the nave, the floor reveals a marble inlay made in 1475, illustrating the Judgment of Solomon, made using opus sectile, showcasing the artistry of medieval stonework. Above the semicircular apse behind the high altar is a 17th century fresco titled The Glory of St. Regulo. The scene symbolizes Lucca being dedicated to God in prayer for his protection over the old republic. Our final stop is Piazza del Anfiteatro. The square stands on the site of a Roman amphitheatre and still preserves its original oval shape. The surrounding houses, rising at different heights, are built directly on what were once the spectators' stands. The square today bears little trace of blood and roar of the Roman arena. Instead, it is filled with lively commercial atmosphere, surrounded by outdoor cafes, restaurants, and souvenir shops. We also had dinner at one of them, but the food was rather ordinary. That brings us to the end of this episode. In the next one, we set out along one of Europe's historic pilgrimage routes, the Via Francigena. Thank you for watching.